Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
You must start streaming RuneScape more often.
Why?
Actually get viewers.
Really? That shit's insane to me. I don't understand. Like, how do people watch that stuff and just, I guess, passively and stuff? But like,
well, yeah, it's just like I don't know, cause
man, I don't get I'm lucky if I get one viewer.
I had like 15 at one point, but that's cause this guy hosted me or whatever.
Oh yeah, I don't really have anybody hosting me, I guess, but like.
Well, it was a raid or whatever.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I always been playing these like.
Yeah, you play games that I feel like no one knows. Like RuneScape's got it doesn't have a very big audience.
Yeah.
Either, so it's only like six to 10K people streaming it.
Right.
Or viewing it. So
Well, I'm gonna probably play Dark Souls after this and see what happens with that, because I know that's like all these kinds of games are. There's like Souls-like games and stuff, but like I feel like Dark Souls has a lot more people, just in general, that watch it.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What's your plans for tonight, Matt?
We're doing.
Here?
Yeah. Mine's coming over.
Oh.
Dinner for dinner.
Okay, I have to do like a live stream for Rabbitworks this evening. I think I'm gonna do it for like an hour or whatever, but I'm probably jam for a little while too and stuff. I get that compressor and shit set up.
Yeah,
Right on.
I'll be done.
Alright. What's up, DJ KILLAG? Welcome to the KillCast. Welcome to the KillCast. We need some over the top. We need some over the top sound effects, like you know when Stone Cold Steve Austin would come out, and it would just have that glass shattering sound effect, and then he'd just be like, "Doom!" and I'd be like, "Hell yeah, this guy is just ready to fuck shit up." Me and my buddy were watching SmackDown last night for a little while. God damn it. It is so ridiculous these days. They're just reaching for viewers.
Not wrestling anymore.
No. I gotta say that we were lucky enough to witness a free-for-all 6-on-6 or whatever. 6 divas in the ring, all beating each other up. That was pretty entertaining. And I was just like, how the hell does this shit stay on TV in 2019? Probably because nobody watches SmackDown anymore, so the social justice warriors are just like not even tuned in. Jesus.
Is that where we're going with this?
No, but it was just cool. And then we watched Wildlands. I don't know if you ever seen that. It's from like '98. Matt,
Play the game.
no, not. So definitely a lot better than the game, because it's pretty much
I like the game.
it's the movie that Denise Richards got essentially known for, because she's like half naked throughout the entire thing, and this is like when she was like 27, I think.
Sounds amazing. Send me a link.
Oh yeah, it's great. I'll have to. Oh, so let's see. So what's up? Game news. I've been off work for like I was off work Thursday and Friday on PTO, so that's when I usually watch a lot of stuff. So I'm just like, as far as I know, they gave Blitzchung his money back,
Of course they did. Enough people said, "What the?"
but they're still planning to protest at BlizzCon if that even continues, or even if that still happens.
Throwdown is real. They actually canceled. What is it? The Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch release of. Forget the game's name because I don't play it.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
hear
that
about that. The Switch their little press release thing or whatever they were doing.
Yeah. Overwatch? Is that the game?
Oh yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah,
Think it was
cause Blizzard is Overwatch is Blizzard.
Yeah, a bunch of pole smoking panda bears. You were saying?
Yeah. No, not Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Game's fucking dope, dude.
Let's see.
Should get it next time it's on sale. 4-player co-op.
Yeah, I would get it if it's on sale, but I'm not gonna drop.
Don't pay full price for it.
What the hell is it?
Huge game,
1998. Is it?
Yeah, freaking huge open world game. Goes on forever. I think I played it like 54 hours. I'm not even close to beating the main boss guy. I'm like, fuck, I need friends.
Why can't I find this damn movie? Is it called Wildlands? What the hell? IMDb.
Making shit up. Did you hear the news on Red Dead Redemption 2 coming to the PC?
Oh yeah,
November 5th.
that's gonna be sweet.
Yes, except for
That it-
Steam people.
Wow, isn't it like coming out on December 10th or something like that for Steam?
Something like December, but Epic gets it earlier.
Yeah,
If
of
you
course.
download the Rockstar launcher, guess they have one of those nowadays. I'm kind of checking it out now just to check it out.
Another
If it's
launcher.
good ever. I know. That was like, I'm gonna delete it after opening it. I'm gonna be like, this is a piece of crap.
Maybe that movie wasn't called Wildlands. I swear to God, it was called Wildlands. I'm gonna have to look it up this way. Denise Richards.
Oh god, here we go. Let's pause the Steam downloads.
Oh, it's called Wild Things. I'm sorry.
Hey, look at the little Rockstar meter go now. Burps.
And Kevin Bacon is in it too.
Oh, Kevin's bacon, huh?
It's only got a 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb. I don't understand. It was a pretty good movie. The plot in it was awesome.
You know what they say, right?
No.
If you hear bacon, you're welding. If you smell bacon, you're on fire.
Wow. I thought it was if you smell burnt toast, you have a tumor.
That's possible. I think it's like almonds could be a stroke. There's all kinds of things.
I'm dying, but I have this wonderful scent that I get to go out and bask in.
Oh god, it wants me to install so many things. Thanks, Rockstar. Oh my god. Oh wow. Anywho. Yeah, so I thought that was great. I think we should get some Red Dead Redemption going on at some point.
Yeah.
I know it's online.
I gotta turn this, you know what I should do is have the game volume down.
Gotta remember my social club login, and I don't freaking know that. Oh man, here we go.
Social Club? What's that? Is that Rockstar? Oh.
You did it back on Xbox 360 when they launched, I think. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Well,
You were supposed to like log into the social club. It was a sector client, blah blah blah, piece of crap, garbage.
oh, interesting. I just gotta.
Some people
I don't really remember it. I didn't really play. I wasn't that big into GTA. I think I put most time into GTA 5, and I only got like a third of the way through the story or something like that. And I was just like, oh, this is too much like Grand Theft Auto for me. But then I love Red Dead. I think that the urban city kind of feel of that control style was just worked better for me in more of an open area like Red Dead, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
I remember trying to run up the stairs of an apartment building and you're just like struggling to get around the corners because he has like a really bad turn radius when you're going around corners at speed.
GTA 5 on PC is actually really good.
With mods?
It actually plays very well. It's pretty optimized.
Really? What was that? I heard that was it Red Dead Redemption? I think it was just Red Dead Redemption 1. Somebody was doing a 4K port to PC. Like complete remaster in 4K and like top of the line everything for all that stuff that's involved with that. I'm not 100% sure, but then Rockstar said, no, I don't think so. And they like showed up at his house and told him to stop.
Wild Things. That's, I mean, that's pretty close to what you said, only completely different. But
Wild Things.
yeah, I think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's a good one. I like the story was pretty good.
Yeah. You know what I like? The Evil Dead series.
The
TV series.
Evil
TV
Dead.
series. Yeah. Look at Ash and the Evil Dead. Come on, man.
Oh. Yeah, the Evil Dead.
Army of Darkness. What the hell is wrong with the generation of you?
It's not me, man.
You, man. You don't know Ash. You don't know Evil Dead. You don't know Army of Darkness.
I know all. I don't know what Ash is, but I know the second two.
Ash is the main damn character.
Oh. Well, I thought you were talking about a movie. God damn it.
It was a movie.
Well,
I think, 3 of them.
Well then, quit playing mind games with me.
And then they made a series called Ash.
Didn't they reboot it? The Evil Dead?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was like not
as a series on like Netflix or some shit.
No, I thought there was like the Evil Dead, or maybe it was like the Evil Dead 2 that came out or something like that in theaters like way after the first one.
Oh, I think you might be right.
Huh.
I have to Google it right now. I'm trying to figure out Rockstar's really amazing launcher because I was promised a free game if I download this.
What?
I want my free yeah.
Oh, is it GTA 5 or is it Red Dead Redemption 2?
No, it's definitely not Red Dead Redemption 2.
Do you get to pick at least, or is it just like they're giving you?
No, I think they give you GTA San Andreas.
Oh.
But
Well, that's kind of cool, I guess.
I think that was over the 8.
No.
Because they're doing me right now. You can say things like that.
Oh.
5, Max Payne 3. I have Max Payne 3.
What did I get that achievement for? I better check. Wild Things.
What you're gonna do, you piece of crap? You're not gonna charge me $14 for this. You told me I could have it for free. Oh, assholes. This is how they get you.
Yep.
Download our launcher. We'll give you a free game. Guess what? Not the case. I guess if you pre-purchase Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PC, you can then pick from one of the Rockstar titles.
Oh.
So you pick like LA Noire or LA Nori or whatever it's.
Noir?
Yeah, Noir, that one. You can get Grand Theft Auto 5. You can get, I think, Vice City, Max Payne, or Bully.
I heard that Bully. I haven't actually ever played Bully, but I was hearing some dudes talk about it, and they said it was like one of the best games that Rockstar's ever put out.
It was dope. It was also a PlayStation 2 game.
Right.
I think. If I remember correctly. I want to say it was.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think that's like kind of like at that point in my gaming stuff, I was just all about the like Final Fantasy shit, you know. And I was just like, I don't want to play a game where I don't want to be in school. God damn it! I spend 8 hours a day in school as it is, and then I'm gonna come home and play a game about being a bully in school. Like, nah. Give me my fucking dragons and giant swords and shit. Get me as far away from reality as I can.
That's awesome.
That's legally, that's legal methods. But so I guess that's why I never played it, but I am curious to check it out because of how much they were hyping it up and the fact that it is such an old game and they're just like Rockstar. They were talking about
it was being pretty cool.
Yeah. It was the what culture podcast or whatever they were talking about all Rockstar stuff, so
yeah. Speaking of Rockstar, check this out.
Oh,
Red
my
Dead
nose.
Redemption 2 can be pre-purchased with a free upgrade from standard edition to special edition for $60.
wow. Well, and then so that's through their store though, right?
Yeah, and Ultimate Edition will be $79.99.
What does the Ultimate Edition come with?
Wop wop wop! Bonus outfits and free Survivor Camp theme, rank bonuses.
Oh. So it's literally nothing of actual any value other than cosmetics.
A black chestnut thoroughbred.
Is there like
That's a
more
horse.
content that you get?
Free access to additional weapons in Red Dead Online. That appears to effing be it. Hang on.
Wow.
All of the story mode content from the special.
What did it say? Access to better weapons on Red Dead Redemption Online?
I think that's access to additional, but they're better.
My God.
Pay more or it's gonna suck.
I don't think DLC is ever coming back.
Also comes with everything in the special edition, just like I don't think it is either. Bank robbery mission. Another horse. Yay. Gunslinger outfits. Gameplay bonuses. Gameplay boosts. Cash bonuses and discounts. And free access to additional weapons. So, what the hell are you paying $20 extra for? Oh.
For the cosmetics.
Weapons in Red Dead Online.
Oh, come on.
So the special edition will give you additional weapons. You just can't use them in Red Dead Online.
Oh, my God.
Like
Cerberus leg.
Taking us on this one. First off, I mean, I know they like pumped it up for PC, but come on, man, the game's been out for. I mean, it was just on sale for Xbox for I think like $30. Getting a Drop the Good version on us for $50.
Yeah.
Just seems like a giant.
You don't.
Never should have downloaded this client, this launcher.
Yeah. I think I still have Origins on here. Yeah. Let's see. I do have the EA Origin launcher, which I used for. Oh, I have the Ubisoft client thing or the Ubisoft client thing, and I got the Origin launcher, which I had to use for like the 2 minutes that I spent playing Apex Legends, and I was like, all right, I've had enough.
I think the last time
I did enjoy that one. That was a little bit more entertaining than I think I would enjoy the other ones. Honestly, that's the only battle royale that I played, but it was a little bit different than the premise for like PUBG and Fortnite.
There it is, trying to figure out how to sign out of this piece of crap.
So I should probably uninstall those.
Yeah.
They're probably tracking my shit and sending a ton of information.
You never know.
I could go through my processes and find out that they're running consistently.
Constantly using you as a seeding post.
Yep.
Taking all your files off your computer and constantly uploading them.
That's a pretty cool art thing. I would buy that art thing. Art. It's just like a weird flower looking thing, but it's like all in crazy colors. It's pretty neat. Oh, I see what they did. They just took the actual model of the plants, like the foliage in the little planters and stuff in this building, and they just drew it on a piece of paper and slapped it up on the walls. Like the same plant. It's just a picture of the plant over there in like crazy rainbow colors. I get it.
I like rainbows.
Oh, it's Arena Beckett. What? Oh, now I have to kick her ass.
Installing my hard drive. You know, for the big.
Alright, leave me alone.
And I found out my super cool tempered glass computer case only has spots for 2 standard size hard drives.
Oh, really?
Super sweet, because I already had 2 in there.
Nice.
Yeah, I screwed up. I should have just ordered either an 8 terabyte or a couple of the smaller, 2.5 inch drives, except for they're slower. So I probably should have just ordered one of those NVMe's.
Yeah.
M.2s. Because my motherboard does support it. So.
Oh yeah, well then definitely. Man, they
Oh, see, I
can't
didn't
give
know.
those ones away. Huh?
I didn't know.
Well, no, I know. And now you do.
Oh yeah, as soon as I opened it up.
Yeah, but those M.2 drives over at you can get them on Newegg and on that Micro Center. I think that they're all the same price. It's on sale by Intel, but they're just giving them away.
Oh, what did you say that one was? 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte?
2 terabyte. I mean, they got both. They got 1 and 2.
190 something bucks.
Yeah, originally like 440.
Back when technology was brand new.
Yeah. Back in the days. All right.
So what are you up to?
Playing some Surge.
Oh, that game.
Yeah. I've been on a kick on it lately. I haven't played any Witcher. But it's because I finally figured out how to get past that one part, and I was just like, okay. Let's do it to it.
So, remember that time you said, might as well buy a Nintendo Switch just for Witcher 3?
No. I mean, yeah.
I'll think about buying it just for that.
I would, I mean, yeah, if I was going to buy the Switch just for that, I wouldn't play really any other.
Don't do it.
No.
Oh, man. I
Is it-
guess it's not great.
What's not great about it?
They had to really dumb down the game, like the the textures and the graphics and resolution.
Yeah.
So, I guess what everybody's saying is it's if you've never played it, you'll probably enjoy it. But I guess it's also only running at like 30 frames a second, so that sucks.
Well, what do you expect, man?
I know. It's a tablet.
Exactly. I mean, people had, that's what happens with these games, man, because they're just like, everybody had a big stink about when The Witcher came out. Everybody was freaking out because they're like, oh, it's downgraded and blah 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 blah, quality of graphics are downgraded and all this bullshit. They're like some conspiracy theory shit. Oh, I just got wrecked. Get wrecked. But the guy, the team at CDPR, they're just like, you guys don't understand. It's literally as optimized as it possibly can be. Like, this is the best we can get. Like, that's all there is to it. There's no downgrading going on. And so, like, you gotta think that, like, something like the Switch, that's like, what, maybe a quarter, a third of the computing power of, like, the, what is it, Gen 4 consoles? Or not Gen 4, but, like, the Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
I hear it's I don't know. I've heard so many different things. People are like, it's better than 360. It has more more graphic power than 360. I haven't seen it. I really haven't. I haven't found a game that's been ported over, unless you want to consider Fortnite a game, that actually works pretty well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Ghostbusters Remastered. Probably should have bought that on computer.
Yeah. Mainly, what is the reason? Just because of the way it plays, or the controls trying to play the game?
The controls seem fine. I mean, the Joy-Cons work pretty good with that game because of the style of game it is,
Yeah.
But I can just see the dips in the frame rate. Like, it looks like it's running at maybe 30. Then you get into a pretty involved area, and it seems like you can kind of notice it when you're doing, fast turns and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I expected more out of a remaster, but I mean, it is what you get.
The limitations of the technology.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I really, really wanted a good experience, I would have got it.
Yeah.
I can't say all ports are bad. I mean, Doom 2016 ported over pretty good.
Yeah, actually, I think I want to get that. I haven't really been. Doom really hasn't been on my radar since since I played Doom 3 or whatever on like Xbox 360. Or
Yeah,
was that even for Xbox One, Xbox or OG?
3? I think that was OG.
Hey man.
That game, okay, that game also ported over pretty good to the Switch. That game plays pretty good on the Switch.
Interesting. I didn't really enjoy it all that much. I think I would probably enjoy it more the fast paced of like I think it was the 2016. That's like kind of fast paced and like more run and gun kind of style instead of like
Yeah,
scrounge
more-
for bullets like Lost or Dead Space type.
more stuffing your fist down a, demon's throat and pulling its tongue out,
Yeah, instead of
slamming its forehead into your knee, causing its skull to shatter into pieces. Yeah, there's more of that in 2016.
I'll have to check it out.
It's good.
I
I've had
loved-
it since release date.
Well, I mean that was the whole thing because like all of the Doom games, I mean Doom 1, Doom 2, it was just fast paced, you know, running fast as fast as you can, you know, like if you stand still you're going to get surrounded and killed. And then they went from that to like, okay, now you got to go slow and look and be careful and like, you know, don't miss any shots and don't take any extra shots and I was just like, this isn't the Doom that I wanted to play.
No, I want ammo laying all over the floor, and I want enemies to come at me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how 2016 plays. I liked it so much that when it came out on Switch, I had to buy it,
Nice.
and it plays pretty good on Switch. I mean, you notice that there's resolution difference.
Yeah.
It uses a variable resolution, but it plays really smooth.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's good. It's definitely a good on the go mobile game, or I mean, on the go game. But Doom Eternal's coming out here pretty quick.
And that's
It's just,
the new one. Obviously it's
yep,
coming out.
that is- right. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
coming
come
out.
on. If you make me lose this tech scrap, you bastard. Fuck out of my way.
Yeah, December 31st.
Oh, I keep healing and I'm like completely maxed out on health.
Might be early next year.
Is it the same people that
Oh,
put
yeah.
out 16?
Id and Bethesda or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. They even made a VR game, Doom VFR, which is actually pretty intense.
VFR? Oh yeah. That would be that'd be pretty cool to play.
Oh yeah, you get all the demons from Doom 2016, and it's pretty neat. A lot of people were upset that they didn't have trackpad locomotion in it, but they added it in an update. So
Yeah.
that was nice because Bethesda never updates anything properly.
No. They're like, oh, you wanted us to add that feature? Oh, I'm sorry, we took out these 3 features instead. There you go.
That's Bethesda.
Then it's just like, oh, you wanted this game? You wanted oh, it's like Battlefield. Like, oh, you want you want another bad company? Well, we're gonna give you Battlefield 5, where we're rewriting world history.
We're gonna give you another World
We're
War
gonna give you the exact opposite of what you asked for, because you know, God knows everybody wants to play another World War II war game.
I'm so tired of it.
Fuck.
Oh, Call of Duty World War II. That game bombed so hard.
World War II?
Yeah, you don't remember that one?
No.
It came out. I think it came out in the timeline of Call of Duty. I believe it came out before Black Ops 4.
No, I'm not. I don't doubt it.
Giant pile of crap. I mean, I played it for like a week. Never doing this again. I mean, it had a good story, like story mode, but as soon as you got online, it was just complete trash.
Really? In what way? Or ways?
Just about every way it could possibly be. I don't know if there's something wrong with you know, the network or what, but it always seemed like every game was laggy.
Wonderful.
The weapons were just.
But you got to think,
I'm
are
not a
the
fan of World War II
are
weapons, man.
yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Well, like, what? So, does Activision have the Call of Duty 4 servers still running?
I know the servers for Call of Duty 4 Remastered are running.
Okay. I wonder how far back their server trees are still active with for their games, because you got to think, if they keep cranking these things out one after another and they're just having, they can't support that, all that, you know, all that bandwidth that's needed to keep all of those servers running at maximum capacity and like have a smooth experience as far as connectivity and shit like that. It's got to be a nightmare. But they just should stop doing it.
Maybe that's why they've gone the horrible route of microtransactions, just to keep their server rooms alive.
Yeah. Well, and they know that that makes money, like, I don't know, man. I mean, I was never into, I mean, obviously I was never really into any of the Call of Duties after. I think I played, you know, Modern Warfare was good. So I liked Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I liked playing that. I liked Modern Warfare 2 was fun. I liked the Spec Ops and that, and I played all the Modern Warfares, and I played Advanced Warfare. I didn't get into the Black Ops, and I didn't really get into World at War or any of the other ones.
World at War was alright. It was, again, World War II.
Yeah.
But at least it had tanks.
I think what pissed me off about that game is that it cheated me out of some achievements, or it glitched me out of some achievements in the first couple of missions, and I was like, nope, not dealing with this throughout the whole fucking game. No way.
Done with this franchise,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, no, and I mean, I played, like I said, I played fucking, oh, this is Jonah Gutenberg's office. You'd think that the CEO of such a massive company would have a better office. My God. Anyways, but yeah, so they've never really been on my radar, just because I know that a lot of what the people play that game for is the online, and didn't some of them not even come with a story mode? Or like a campaign?
All of them came with it except for Black Ops 4.
Oh, Black Ops 4. What? You want what? No!
I'm torn on that game, man, because
You want a campaign?
I really enjoy the zombie maps.
Yeah.
I think the zombie mode in that game is freaking awesome.
What they should do is just cut their losses and tie all the zombies into one game and be like Call of Duty Zombies, and have all the zombies from all the games and shit like that. I think people would.
Call of Duty Zombies Remastered.
Yeah.
Here's all your zombie maps. Here's all the zombies. There's $150 game.
Here's all your monkey guns. What the hell was it?
Oh, Pack-a-Punches?
Yeah, they got like the one like thing you can get, like a monkey thing, and it would make noise and shit. They had really ridiculous weapons for that.
Yeah, it was always ridiculous weapons. Like,
Yeah.
Death of Orion was a scorpion chained to a plank of wood that shot lightning bolts out of his stinger.
Whoa, that's insane.
Yeah.
Lightning bolts out the stanger. Oh.
Yeah. The zombie mode on Black Ops 4 is good. I enjoy that. The multiplayer is not horrible, but it lacks the options, man. There's just no like regular hardcore team deathmatch. You have to play it with what they call a mashup or whatever, where it throws in kill confirmed, which I'm cool with. I don't mind that. But you can't just sit down and say, I just want to play just a game of search and destroy, right? I just want to play.
Oh, it just makes you go through a bunch of different game modes.
It makes you freaking rotate. It's crap. It really is.
That's so dumb.
This port. So I'm hoping in the new one they change it. I didn't get to play the beta. It will be Infinity Ward again, so we'll see what the hell happens.
Well, Infinity Ward is Infinity Ward's not even the original Infinity Ward anymore. Those guys are doing like, I can't remember what they go under, but they work under a different name now. But Infinity Ward's still slightly better than Treyarch, I think.
We'll see.
But, you know, who knows? Come on, bitch, get down here.
Gameplay doesn't have grenades, then.
Noob tubes.
So yeah, I remember the days, man. Where you could just fire up around.
Remember back in the day when Call of Duty was actually decent and your biggest problem was noob tubers?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Or random grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Yeah, what are you gonna do though?
That's another game I got.
Let's go on a killing spree!
Right?
Oh, I'm in the server room. Now it's time. These bastards are gonna die. Well.
Thanks for your crappy game launcher, Rockstar. Probably got all the spyware on my computer now.
I'm not gonna let you down, Dad. I'll see this through. It won't be like the others, I promise. You're all I got now. And I'm not letting you go anywhere.
Interesting.
Free job for non-skilled labor on the continent. If it's non-skilled they want, it's non-skilled they'll get. Love you, Dad. Let's talk soon. Mallory.
And she's dead. She's just right there. There's like an audio log, and this lady was like, "Oh, I made it, Dad. I'm in the army or whatever." She's like, "I made it," and then you just see her corpse just like smashed up against the wall. She's like, "Love you." Sorry. Man, look at these tubes. Giant wires and everything. Oh. You can do it, computer. Oh, man. I think I gotta overload this circuit here. I bought this game called Cat Quest. It's like a cat RPG. You run around as a little cat and like do cat related shit.
That sounds horrible.
It was like
Sounds
$1.
Like game.
Yeah. Well, I have a couple of those. I have like Slime Rancher. That one's pretty fun.
That was free on Epic not that long ago.
Oh, really?
I hate Epic.
Yeah.
I hate Epic so much.
Yeah. Let's go get Gears of War 5. God, they just won't let that IP die.
I hear it's great, man. My boss plays it. He's a beast at it. Multiplayer.
Yeah. That's one of those games that is definitely like a very cult following for the online. Like those people, that's all they do is play Gears Online. You know what I'm saying?
They hate everything else.
Yep. And they just wreck shit too. It's like not even worth trying to play.
Are you streaming?
No. I'm recording this though, so the audio.
I would explain the black screen on your Twitch page.
Oh yeah, I'm not streaming. My brother was streaming earlier and stuff, and I was streaming last night, and I don't know. Oh shit, everything's falling apart.
Torn on Red Dead. I don't know if I'm gonna fork out $70 for it. Pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Kind of upsetting.
Interesting.
Close that window.
The server's on fire.
Hell yeah. Those are the best kind of servers.
Hell yeah. That's called the Amazon Firebase server.
Yeah.
Right? That's how they work so fast, because they're running on fuel power. How do I get out of this bitch?
Oh, there we go. I was lost in the sea of text messages. We're better now.
Okay. Wonderful. What do I do now?
Oh, I'm gonna be up for another hour, I think. Then I gotta crash out.
All right. Yeah. Working that 9 to 5.
But 9 at night to 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Now where do I go? Damn it, game. I think I should go back to the med bay and talk to that chick. He goes, every night after dinner I go to Baskin Robbins and I buy myself a little treat.
Really?
Oh, Family Guy. That's some good moments.
I don't know. I haven't had cable for like 5 years.
Yeah, I haven't watched TV. I don't really watch TV, but I do remember that line from back in the day. Because it was a horse that said it, and I was just like, what the heck? Who gave this horse keys to drive that vehicle?
Oh, looks like Paradox Interactive is having a publisher sale.
Nice.
I don't know who the hell they are.
I don't either. Oh man, this game is like too easy now. It was difficult when I first started playing it, when I didn't have any equipment, but now that I got stuff. Let's see, store. Oh, here we go.
$50, man.
Paradox Interactive. Looks like a lot of like real-time strategy stuff.
Yeah, I was kind of sifting through it, and none of it really feels much to me. Not enough for me to jump out.
Holy shit, Empire Bundle. Imperial Collection, that's a $313 package. And it's on sale for 59% off right now.
So over.
Holy $313. And then this other one they have is $254. And you know some motherfuckers buying every single one of these IPs. Every single one. And then they got expansion packs for $20 a pop.
Oh yeah. You know what game I want when it comes out?
Prison Architect. I had an ex-girlfriend that played this game and she loved it. And I was just like,
Prison Architect?
yeah. She also liked playing Dwarf Fortress. One of those kinds of people.
Never played that game either.
Dwarf Fortress is a whole thing onto its own. I was actually watching Robas trying to fucking
Robos here?
Robas here playing more Fallout 4.
Yeah, that guy's fucking awesome.
I was watching him play Dwarf Fortress for the first time not too long ago, and like he had no idea what he was doing, and all of the chat that like knew what to do was just like, you're gonna die right away, you're fucking everything up, because you gotta like, it's like really complex game, I guess, and it's like text based, it's like really archaic and shit like that, and I was just like,
Sounds.
I do want to get that Overworlds game though, or Outer Rim World. That's what it's called. That one looks fun. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale. So it's
What game was he playing? It was oh god.
$35. Look at this. So Dwarf Fortress is right underneath Rim World in the search thing. And under the release date or available date, it says time is subjective.
Definitely not the zoo game. Anyway, he was playing a zoo game.
Interesting. A zoo game? Oh, Planet Zoo?
Yeah, yeah, Planet Zoo, that one. That's the one right there.
What's the premise of that?
I'm kind of tired.
Yeah. No worries. What do you just make a zoo?
Yeah, it's like Zoo Tycoon.
No.
Only it's on steroids. It looked a bit buggy when he was playing it. However, like you can do things to the land. Like you can build up and out.
Oh, really?
Down. Yeah, so you can make like these big islands up in the sky and stuff like that.
Nice.
Like I mean, you could really make some pretty rad stuff.
I'll
Plus the rocks, like all the angles you could change the rocks to, and how you can like basically countersink them into the wall of a mountain or something.
Mm.
Pretty neat, man.
Weird.
I'm a sucker for a good tycoon game.
Yeah. I think the last one I played was Pizza Tycoon. That was like on Windows 98 or Windows XP.
Oh, they used to have an old one, Skate Tycoon.
Yeah.
Oh man, you built a skateboarding park.
I think I remember playing that one. And it never ran on my computer. Ran really badly.
That sucks. That game was awesome. You could go into third-person mode and actually go skate your park after you were done.
Oh, nice. I do remember that vaguely. I played Roller Coaster Tycoon a lot too. That was
I
fun.
think I still have it somewhere. Don't know where. Gone forever. Never to return.
I don't even think I ever beat like one or two actual like missions in that game. Or not missions, but like scenarios, I guess you could say. I was just trying to make the most ridiculous roller coasters ever, and then I'd make the roller coasters that would that would just be like send the passengers careening off into the distance. And I was just like, this is what I want to do with my life. Can I be a...
Have you tried Jurassic World Evolution?
No.
Another tycoon type game.
Is
It
it?
was pretty cool until they started releasing all the like the DLC for different dinosaurs, and I was like, you guys are raping people.
Different dinosaur, different DLC. Oh man, sign me up.
Yeah. And I totally felt like a schmuck because I bought it for the $60.
Yeah.
When it first came out.
Oh.
And then like within 2 months it went on sale for like $50. You bastards.
Well, I just think about how fucking all the people that bought Fallout 76 felt.
Oh, I'm so glad I wasn't a part of that.
Oh, me too. Because I was stoked on it at first when I found out about it. I was like, dudes, we gotta get this game. It's gonna be Fallout, but like Battle Royale. It'll be a lot of fun. We get to play together. And then we were just like, my buddy was like, yeah, we're not getting that game. And I was like, what happened? He's like, it's, just look into it. And that was like before I knew what was going on in gaming again. And I was just like, oh god. I just slowly watch it fall apart at the seams in every single direction.
I'd be willing to bet if I went and looked, I could find that Skate Tycoon game.
What the fuck? Where's the board?
Find a CD. My computer doesn't even have a CD drive.
Mine
It doesn't have a
does.
spot for one. Can't even put one in it. Stupid case, man. It's a piece of. It's awesome looking. It's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
It's a Cougar tinted glass. It's like a $240 case, but it's just
You're just not getting...
very disappointed in the hard drive mounting situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and no disk drives. Like, call me old-fashioned. But I like to stick discs in my computer.
Yeah, if you have them.
So I may have to go back to my old case.
Grip Combat Racing. I saw a video on YouTube where a guy, he was doing like a street race or whatever, like illegal street racing and shit in his car, and he had overlaid the heads-up display and stuff for Need for Speed.
Right.
And it was like accurate to the, the car and the whole thing. But I think he just created the graphics in like After Effects and all that stuff. But it was pretty cool because it was like real life Need for Speed scene, race scene. I don't know. It was kind of cool. Let's see. There.
Please don't give me a virus.
Please contact this number.
Yeah, just let me just shut my computer off. Over this. Yes, Skate Park Tycoon.
Nice.
First release September 30th of 2001. That will probably not play on my computer.
Yeah, so there's a looks like there's a Skyline, a Supra.
Supra?
I can't remember what that. I can't tell what that one is, and then there's one other car on the side.
Skyline Supra. Fourth gen. Wait, 1, 2.
Is that an Acura?
3, 4. Third gen.
What?
RX-7.
Oh. Oh yeah, of course.
Third or fourth? Third. I don't know my RX-7s. I know my wife owns an RX-8, and it's in the driveway dead.
That's awesome. What?
Yeah, it's a big scrap, man. Actually, no. The backstory on the car: she bought it for $2,200 like 3 years ago because the previous owners thought it was blowing up. It wouldn't start. Turns out it just needed a starter. Starter's got to spin the motor at a certain RPM or it won't start.
Right.
We put a starter in it, and the dealership, I guess, told them that it was leaking coolant out of one of the seals on the one of the rotary housing seals on the engine.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. It was actually just a radiator. So we put a radiator in it and a starter in it, and she drove it for 2 years. Not a problem. And then it just started running kind of rough. It was an awesome car. It just kind of ran a little rough and started smoking in the high RPMs. And then one day it just got a little hot. She was driving home and it overpressurized the coolant overflow, blew the cap off of it. So I got her another one, but I could tell the damage was done. Problem with rotary motors is as soon as they start to get hot, the damage is done.
They stay hot.
I mean, it's over, man. Then from then on, it just leaked coolant into the combustion side of the rotor housings, and it's sat in the driveway ever since.
Yeah.
One day, need to go out there and pull the motor out of it and tear the motor apart and figure out how they work.
That'd be cool.
Piston motors, I got those all day long. Those don't bug me. I understand how those function. Rotary motors, you know, the whole three moving parts, the two rotors and the eccentric shaft, or what they call an eccentric shaft.
Yeah.
Basically a crankshaft.
Yeah.
Those are the only three moving parts in that motor.
And it produces a hell of a lot of power.
Well, compared to displacement, sure. I mean, you're talking 1.3 liters, and I think they claim that motor made 250 horsepower or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
My S2000 will smoke the shit out of it, so.
Oh man. They put some Wankel rotary engines in some BMWs and stuff, motorcycles, I believe.
They did in a Mazda pickup a long time ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They're
It's
just
a cool engine design, but apparently they don't last. They're not as good under like high stress for prolonged durations.
Well, yeah, you don't want to run them. So there's that fine line, because you got to remember all the combustion happens on that one side of the engine.
Yep.
And so, if you're sitting at $9,000 all day, which they sound really awesome at $9,000, if you're sitting at $9,000 all day, that side of the engine heats up while the other side doesn't heat up as fast, and it causes a warpage.
And then
that's usually when they start. Yeah.
Then you start getting like, its gas is leaking into the, the intake is getting leaked into the areas that it's not supposed to be.
I think really what ends up happening is coolant just starts finding its way in there. And then it's the white smoke.
Oh yeah, I guess if it's warping the engine, then the seals are probably not going to be very integral at that point.
Yeah, it's why turboing them kind of, just dramatically reduces the life of them. Don't get me wrong, they're cool when they're turboed. But
Can you supercharge those?
I don't believe you can. I mean, you probably could. I'm not going to say you can't. I don't know where the benefit would be.
Hmm.
Turbochargers are way more efficient
Yeah.
means of making power than a supercharger. Yeah, neat car. Just and it's awesome to drive. I love driving it when I take it from her and go to town or something.
Yeah.
Fun car to drive, and they just sound amazing. Hers has a turbo XS exhaust on it, so it's basically straight piped almost.
Oh, nice.
Little bit of reduction in noise, but just sounds meaner than crap. But when they break,
They break
hard.
for good. Not for good, but yeah, that's like, and I'm sure it's not easy to get replacement parts for that stuff either.
You can. It's just expensive. And my understanding on rebuilding them is that you have to go in and make sure that the rotor housings themselves, like the rotors probably won't be bad.
Right.
The seals, you'll replace the apex seals and the side seals, and then you'll replace, all the gaskets and O-rings in the sandwich configuration they call an engine. But there's it's plate on housing on plate. It's goofy looking when you see the exploded view. But the problem would be in I believe it's a nickel coating, almost like two-stroke cylinder jugs have, that they use on the inside of the rotor housing.
Mm-hmm.
And if that rotor housing's out of spec, then you got to replace the rotor housing. Well, there's two of them, and for new ones, man, they run about $1,500 a pop. So
Wow.
$3,000 just in housings, then another grand for an Atkins kit, a seal kit, and rebuild gasket set.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean, then you're in the sucker like $4,000, and you might get 60K out of her, maybe more. Her car has 164,000 miles on it. So if that is in fact, which I highly doubt it, the original rotary motor that was in it, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's seen its span. And hers is all dumped out on Sparco wheels, really expensive one-piece coilovers. It's a really nice looking car. It's got the aero package, but it's a rotary car. So my theory was just get a 6-liter LS
Yeah.
out of a Chevy Suburban or something, put a 6-liter LS in it.
There you
Call
go.
it a day.
Turn it into an American muscle car. Muscle truck.
Yeah, a Japanese muscle car.
Well, yeah, but you put a fucking Chevy engine into it.
Oh, let's see. Let's finally see this video. Blue car is Toyota Celica.
What, on the right there?
Yeah, the blue
Oh
car.
yeah, I didn't watch the video. I just
Super's an MK5.
Is that R34 or Skyline?
I haven't seen it yet. All I've seen so far is the Supra and the Celica. Yes, that is the GTR 34.
Interesting.
And what the hell was just pulling on it? Was that a Golf?
Probably. Golfs are bitching.
No.
They're awesome. Love when people make sleeper cars out of them.
May Volkswagen and Audi burn in hell.
Why?
They're fucking triple box sockets.
Triple box.
Specialty tools just for their car.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful.
Plus, if you ever have to take the gas tank out, or the fuel cell, excuse me,
Yeah.
you got to drop the rear K member. It's ridiculous.
For all of their shit?
Every Audi I've ever worked on.
Damn.
And I've worked on a few.
Yeah, my dad says that a lot about German cars. He's just like, I don't want to work on German cars.
Yeah, yellow S2000.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, my nephew has one of those Evo X's, Evo
Yeah.
10s. Wishes he never bought it.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's been a money. The transfer case went out in it. Got low
Wonderful.
compression now. He was dyno tuned at like 350 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just had nothing but problems. It won't start in high elevation. It's been a ridiculous car.
That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's real sweet ride. It looks nice.
I'm sure it does.
Okay, now I want to try to figure out how to get this Skate Park Tycoon installed and running on Windows 10. Although, looking at the screenshots, man, it looks pretty bland.
What?
Oh, Skate Park Tycoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, export this motherfucker. Save for web and devices.
Ooh.
Save. Seven.
Dog just headbutted me.
Nice. Oh, God.
What'd you do, foolish dog?
Barf.
Let's see here. She like tripped. I don't know. She's goofy. She's half wolf, half freaking retard. Well, her dad was chocolate lab red nose pit,
Oh, yeah?
and her mom was one of the wild release timber wolves that are just outside of town.
Oh, wonderful.
Just rolled in, and dad was like, "Get me some of that wildness."
Hell yeah.
Anyway, the mom, the wolf, stayed under this cab over camper until the litter was gone. But yeah, we picked her up. She's a dope dog, man. She just, I swear to God, she started. I don't know if she had a fever when she was a puppy or something, but the brain is melted.
Melted.
Awesome dog though.
It's not really going on upstairs.
No, she means well though.
Yeah. Alright, reuse settings as new live event. Alright.
Oh, they had a world tour. What the hell?
World tour.
Oh, I'm still infatuated with the skate park tycoon.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Another great game from the past would be Rampage World Tour. Yeah, there's no way this game's gonna run on my computer. Okay, that was fun.
Login API call. Alright. Cool. And this is going to not... I love how YouTube just defaults everything to specific time for me. I duplicate the event, right? I duplicate all the settings from the event, but it still sets my time zone to Pacific. It's like,
Really?
I was like, why? Didn't you do anything right?
Because the West Coast is the best coast.
Oh! Anywhere that's on the ocean isn't good.
No, it's not. Oh, make California fall in the sea.
What would we do then? The porn industry would fall apart if that happened.
That's all right. Got
Yeah.
lots of files on the computer. I'll live.
Excellent. I'm so behind on my timelines in this fucking series. I'm doing a live coding series. We're building like full stack authentication from scratch, and I have this thing where I like go through and write out the time codes for things, and there's usually like 20 to 30, different time codes that I'll have throughout the episodes and stuff. I'm like still on episode 3 because
Wow.
I'm just so behind on it.
Let me learn some Chinese and I'll get back to you on this conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about what you just said.
No, like YouTube videos, you have time codes and stuff, right? To like click on and it'll bring you to that point.
Oh, yeah.
And I go through and time code out my videos so people can click through them easier, and kind of gives them an idea of what's in it and where it's at, so they don't have to like try and find it. But I'm really far behind on it. All right, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go help rake leaves and stuff like that. So
Oh, that's why I don't have trees.
yeah, we just have mountains and snow.
Yeah, we have trees.
Yeah.
They're all Douglas firs. They don't really.
Oh, there you go.
Do nothing but shit needles.
There you
All
go.
right, man.
All right, dude. Thanks again. We'll talk soon. Have a good one.
Later.
Peace.